message that we're against the cuts. The protest today is going to be absolutely huge. Have a great day. This really will be a day to remember.
I think even the TUC didn't estimate the numbers that are actually coming for at least 60% of the people. It's the first time they've ever been on a protest like this before. Thousands and thousands of people across the country are starting to hear about their services closing.
The cuts will take the West Midlands economy back to the way it was 20 years ago, where there were no jobs and for the children leaving schools there was no future. And this we must fight. We must be able to give our children a future. That's our duty.
This government are such hypocrites. They said, oh, we won't hurt vulnerable people, and yet actually the cuts are hitting the vulnerable the most.
I've come on this march because I want to protest about the plans for the NHS, which I think are very disturbing. The big health companies will get power over us and over the service, and I think that's a great betrayal of what the NHS has been.
I strongly believe what the government is doing is totally wrong. They haven't took time out to think of the impact on a whole generation of people, the people today, the people tomorrow, the people the generation after, because it's going to have an everlasting effect if they do what they plan to do.
I'm worried about my job. They might turn around and say, you know, you're fired. This is why I'm fighting for it. This is why I'm here.
Power! 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 Power to the people! Power to the people! People's got the power! The people's got the power! Tell me, can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Getting stronger by the hour! Getting stronger by the hour! Power to the people! Power to the people! The people's got the power! 'Cause the people's got the power!
Today, I am so happy. I'm so happy to see so many people out on the streets of London who feel exactly the same way. We owe it to future generations not to be afraid. Everything that we enjoy today, that we take for granted, was created by struggle, by people standing up and seeking a better way forward. It is now our turn to do the same and defend what is right. Let's go! Let's go!
Take off your fluorescent jackets, throw your truncheons to the ground, and come and join us. Why do you defend this government? Do you want your 20% pay cut? Come over to our side.
This government is launching into an ideologically motivated set of assaults upon the public sector and upon the people who work in it. Because what people like David Cameron and George Osborne with their trust funds and their very rich families don't understand is that the vast majority of people in Britain have to work for a living. They need an income, and you can't take away an income from people doing valuable jobs and providing valuable services in the country and expect those services to be done by people for nothing. It simply isn't going to happen.
Big Society was there before he even mentioned it. We've all supported one another. That's what human beings do, support one another. You know, the government isn't for the people. It isn't for the people. And that's why we should be out here, letting them know what is really happening.
The atmosphere has been fantastic. There's been, you know, different flags from different unions, all sorts of people.
The cuts affect every single person. It doesn't matter whether you're old, young, black, white. These cuts go really deep. You're seeing people around the world demonstrate, and now you're seeing people in this country demonstrate. People power.